Hello, GCU. Today we're going to talk about the testing of our faith. And in life, as you all know, we always face trials and tests of all types and all kinds. And the interesting thing we find in Scripture is that trials are used by God to test our faith in order to complete the sanctification process that God is working in us. God allows trials in our lives with the purpose of making us whole. And that's an interesting concept if you think about it, that God uses things and allows things and often purposes things to bring us into a closer relationship to Him. In James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4, it tells us, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." Trials, again, are designed and produced. They're designed for spiritual maturity, and even though it's difficult, should be counted as joy. And I know when we're going through the really, really tough things, it's hard to, to be a maniac and just be like, I got so much joy. But when we get down to it, we see that we can count it as joy because God is doing something amazing in our lives. He's involved. He wants to bring us from a certain place into a deeper relationship and an understanding of who He is and what He's like. And oftentimes, the hard things they're going to make us stronger. They're going to help us be there for someone else who's going through a difficult time. They're going to be there to draw us back into Him and away from ourselves, to die to ourselves and to run to God. Trials are basically their tests that challenge our faith, which oftentimes create that stressful tension where you go, God, what are you doing here? How can I be excited about this? How can I have passion while I'm just getting nailed? Because we all have that. We all have those times. And when trials and stress occur, we can have joy in the midst of them because we know that God, who is sovereign over all things, including the trials and the stress, is using these things to build us up and draw us closer to Himself. The result, as James says, is a life of faithful endurance in the midst of trouble, stress, and even afflictions, and we will have those. Steadfastness in this context ultimately leads us to that perfect reliance on God for everything in life, which really is the definition of faith. It's that complete trust of who God is and what He's like and what He's done. So if you're going through it today, count it as joy, draw into Him. If you're in that season where everything is going great, bless the Lord and be excited, but be ready that something's coming your way because God's not finished with us, and He's doing something in all of us. God bless you.